The daytime hours, there'll be partly sunny skies. Highs are expected in the lower 60s. For the daytime hours in the IE area, partly sunny skies. Highs at 65. And for the daytime in the Coachella Valley, sunny skies. Highs lower 70s. I'm forecaster Jimmy O'Neill for Smart Talk 1490 KMET.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio KMET 1490 AM. I appreciate each and every one of you for spending time with us here on this morning show. We got Mr. Jesse Sanchez over there making sure to keep the airwaves clean and clear. Lots going on in the world, including what are you doing in your neck of the woods to stay safe. Obviously, a lot of people concerned about a lot of people are doing what they can do to make sure everybody else is safe, and some interesting news as well. We'll talk about that, as well as some cool stuff coming out very soon. Tomorrow, something coming out very, very quick and very, very fast. I'm not going to lie. I'm wanting to make it a theater day, Christmas day, or before then. I don't really know. We got Jesse Sanchez over there. Good morning, Jesse.
Good morning. Yeah, spending the day at the theater if you have nothing to actually do on Christmas is actually pretty good because a lot of people are staying home.
Yeah, exactly. It's just one of those things. It's like you can go ahead and take advantage of the day, dress up in like jammies, and see which theater you want to go to. Maybe go to one of those where they have the loungers, right? I love that. Or find a good drive-in. Although the drive-ins kind of have been a little less than fun lately, being that they're only playing one at a time and they don't let you do double feature. I think they're kind of being a little bit what's the word? Like
Stingy?
yeah, there you go, stingy. Yeah. Go back to the way you used to be, right? Double feature for $10. That's the way it is. Besides, I've driven by there. They're not like sold out. If they were sold out, I would understand it, but they're not even sold out. So I'm like, just let it be for the kids and the fun and the family. Let people be safe. Don't be stingy during coronavirus. In fact, I feel that people that are more stingy during coronavirus are kind of like, when we get out of it, are you still going to be that guy? You know what I mean? Like, let's go back to the days of old when we used to care about each other. I almost feel like in some areas, I don't know if it's coronavirus or if it's just the air that we're all breathing that kind of makes it like we really just kind of are more mean than not. You know what I mean? It's like, it's weird. That's kind of, in certain areas, I feel like people are more mean. Does that make sense, or am I the only one?
No, I don't know because I don't really go to too many places.
Yeah.
Oh, but you know what? I have seen a rash of people just getting attacked, mugged, things being stolen, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Just feels like everyone's just going crazy nowadays, and it's just like, what do you do? What do you do?
Yeah, and I'm glad social media is kind of with it here. Gordon Hyatt says, "Good morning. What happened? You hope you're doing well." Oh, I got beat up on Saturday, so I had to file a police report. Hopefully they catch the guy, and that's my situation. But whatever. But he says, let's see. I live in Indianapolis, and it's bad here. Our murder rates are way up.
Wow.
Our rates are up too, by the way. Violence is up. Crime is up. Murders, I think, are up. I'm pretty sure that they would be. There's now shooting sprees happening again. There's a rapper that was just killed over the weekend, over in a concert. There's all kinds of weird stuff happening right now. Judy McLam says, "Last days." Yeah, trust me. I said it since last year. I said, "End of days, is it? I don't know." Question mark. Of course, that gets into philosophy and then theology and other things. But I will say there's so much happening right now that it is definitely going, wait, what kind of world are we living in? I'll give you an example. Now the news headlines are as of late about certain disasters that are happening when it comes to weather. For example, in Texas, they just had a major tornado, and I saw that, and this is the wrong season to have tornadoes, Jesse. December is the wrong season to have tornadoes. That happens usually August, September, October, usually at the latest. By November, December, they're snowing, and that's about it. So it's weird that all these major thunderstorms, major areas are having worst case scenarios because even meteorologists are freaked out. They talked about a glacier which is currently melting, and they actually gave it a 3 to 5 year range. There's a total of 3 glaciers, but the 2 are in the Antarctic, and they say if these actually end up submerging into the water, it's kind of like an ice cube. You know what happens to a bottle of water, when you put an ice cube in, what happens to the water?
Um, I don't know.
Okay, if you've ever had like a cup and you have a
Okay.
bunch of water, you put three different ice cubes in. What happens to the water? Does it go higher or lower?
I honestly have never done that before. Why would you do that?
You want to add more ice. It's simple. Like you have
I don't pay
make
attention
it
to
soda. Make it soda. If you have soda and you do it to the brim, it's gonna make the water come out. But my point is this: it's called sea level. Sea level will rise. This was the latest news that meteorologists are giving about a glacier that is actually slipping possibly into the water. And if that happens, all of the sea level rises. Now, how high will it rise? Anywhere from 3 to 5 feet on average, 3 to 6 feet on average. If two of them go down within the next 6 years, then we're going to have at least an 8 foot average, which, again, the average person goes, well, what does that matter? It matters if you're on the coastline. If you're on the coastline of certain areas like Florida, New York, and other areas, 3 feet to 6 feet is a situation, okay? Then that means if, worst case scenario, there's a tsunami, it comes inland and then some. So you might want to start creating more levees ahead of time, because that's going to happen, especially in areas that are already at sea level. Those that are above sea level, like you, Jesse, in the inland, you're above sea level. You're never going to have to worry about that. But if you lived on the coast, like in Laguna Beach, that's going to be a problem. So there's a lot of areas now preparing for that situation, and that is being coined the Doomsday Glacier. And now people are going, well, is that due to weather just changing? And the answer is yes, it is significant all around the world. So all these things happening all at the same time are kind of like, well, these things have always happened, not in big record numbers. Even weather individuals are going, yeah, these tornadoes are not supposed to be running during December and January. It's the wrong season. So when you see that happening, that says, oh no, what goes on next? And I say this: be aware of it, be ahead of it, and be careful. That's all. I'm not going to spell, doom, 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 but I will say we got to pay attention to the things happening around us. These are the times that we live in, period, end of story. All right. Let's see. Maria says, actually, let me go back to Judy here. She says a 16-year-old just robbed and killed a store owner here yesterday. Again, these are the type of things that we never really talk about on the show, but I've been seeing this, so it's good and important to look at the positive news out of the negative news. That way we prepare ahead of time. I mean, look, some people have said to me, well, it could have been worse. I go, it can't be much worse than this. This hurts, okay? I'm swollen in areas I've never been swollen, all right? It looks like I got like Novocaine, right? Like, that's how I look right now. But, at the end of the day, I'm not dead. That's what I think people are trying to say. I'm not dead. I'm not in the hospital. I survived, thank God. But again, there are violent people out there for no reason. And people keep asking on social media, why did you have time to take a picture at McDonald's? I had time because I was waiting for the police. That's why I had time. And I have a second phone. So although he stole my first phone, which is a Galaxy, I still have this one, which is an iPhone. So there you go. I don't fake these things. I know some have faked that in the news and gotten prison time for it, but I'm not one of those. It doesn't make sense. So all the information is honestly on the cameras, and hopefully the detective's catching that information. Hopefully going to get the guy. We'll see about that. But Stephanie Reed says something positive. Tomorrow is a season finale of Hawkeye on Disney+. Jesse, have you seen Hawkeye?
Do bears poop in the woods? Yes, I have seen Hawkeye. I'm so excited for tomorrow.
Good job. Good job. All right. So that's something else to watch online, right? If you don't want to go or venture out. Maria says, good morning, everyone. What a lovely day to be alive. I like her positivity. And there you go. And you know what? Maria knows something, not just being a nurse, but she also knows, having been at the receiving end of a situation where she was almost left for dead. She survived as well. So I will say thank you for that positivity, Maria. Again, things happen every day in and around people. But it's important to note, when you're out in the public, be careful, okay? Be careful. Police are not doing their job right now. Some are being hampered right now, and some are just way too busy, okay? I'm not going to lie. It took me forever to get a police report, just so you know, because they were everywhere, and then some, they just couldn't, attend right away. Stephanie Reed says this. Good. Let's see. I'm in the middle of the country and nowhere. We don't have that much going on. Just see a power plant and deer, turkeys, coyotes, and squirrels in my yard. She said a good area of Cleveland, Ohio. So good job. Keep it good there. Rosalie says, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Casey tuning in, and let's see. Mario says, yeah, look at British Columbia, Canada. We had a huge flood and mudslides for weeks, eh? Yeah, and that's, again, weather has gone literally full tilt, okay? Mario says, one day I got punched in the face my first day on a job. What? I got punched out face, had a big black eye and all. Yeah, mine's starting to form as well. Because someone asked me for a smoke and I said no, so I feel for you. Sorry they took your phone, Aaron. Yeah, me too. What are you going to do? Scott says this, a few years ago when I lived in LA, I was assaulted on the Metro Rail, Blue Line. Hey, Scott, that's why I told my mom, you are not going on to the Metro Line. We have got to get a vehicle. Thankfully, we got a vehicle. I was without a vehicle for a good 3 months. And then I'm like, no, not doing this time. There are crazy people on the Metro. It says this, the guy wanted money and my e-bike. Oh, so yeah, electric bike. Wow. He tried to throw me onto the tracks. I live in Raleigh now. What? These are real stories, people. These are real your stories. Thank you for sharing. See? I never say it could have been worse. I just say, oh my God, that's terrible for you. I apologize. And you know what? I'm glad. I hope you're in a better area. That is something not cool. Let's see. Gordon says, of course, we have to lean on Yahweh and our friends. Yes, be careful out there. Have a great day. And so, yeah, thank you so much. Okay. So, look, at the end of the day, everybody knows, hey, are we living in the days that we don't want to say? Is our final day? I always say this. I'm not going to lie. When I was beat the first time, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to die. That's the kind of person I am. But then I didn't expect the second time, so it happened on the inside of the McDonald's. Then it happened on the outside when I tried to take his video. That's why he stole my phone. You don't steal a phone if you're not guilty, right? That's number one. Number two, because that phone is over $1,300, as you said, Jesse, that is good for us because that means it is what?
Would that be a felony?
Yeah, when he gets charged for it, if he does at all, it definitely counts. So he's going to have to get present time. So he doesn't get out that quick. It's, I guess, under $900, or if you steal anything under $900. Now, the question is, did he? I know the answer is yes, because I looked around. I couldn't find it. But I think it's on the camera on the outside. So thank goodness McDonald's and all those places have cameras. But again, if it happens in an area where you don't have cameras, you have just your say against the other person's. And that's sad. So I say, be careful out there. Algenia Kirsten in social media says, it's a beautiful and positive day. We are all alive to tell. I love one's parents, dad, uncles, relatives, and friends. I love you. Oh, I appreciate that. Maria says, I'm not a fighter and was left for dead for sure, but I think we all should be thankful that we are here today. Much love to everyone. She's from Canada. She's a nurse, by the way, which is why we love her even more. Give her a big heart. Give her a lot of likes and a lot of love there. All right. There's a lot of news in social media, one of which I will say I'm kind of on. You know what? Let me. I'm going to look for. Well, it's this one. Okay, since we're talking about crime, I'm going to give you kind of a good feeling at the end of the day crime situation, if that makes any sense, because I feel like we're talking so much crime. It's like, But here's a situation that happened as of most recent, and this is a good news out of the worst case scenario, okay? Madeline Allen went missing on December 13th. After traveling to see a man she met online. You get where I'm going with this, Jesse?
Yeah, it's already a red flag right there, so keep it going.
Okay, so she's a Utah college student, and the reports describe court documents as saying that when the police found Madeline Allen, which they did find her, thank God, she's a 19-year-old student at Snow College in Ephraim. She had no clothes and was covered in coal dust. Okay, now she lives in Utah, but she was found in the basement of a man now suspected of kidnapping and raping her. That's the worst situation. According to local reports, Allen was reported missing earlier this month after she didn't return from a date with a man she met online, according to the Salt Lake Tribune, which was reported this Sunday. In a press conference on Sunday, Snow College Police Chief Derek Walk identified the man as Brent Brown, who's 39. He's since been arrested on charges including kidnapping, rape, object rape, and obstruction of justice. The affidavit said that in interviews with the police, Brown said he met Allen in a bondage chat group. Yeah. The Tribune reported that the affidavit said that after Brown picked up Allen on December 13th, he took her wallet, made her get naked, and tied her up while he went to work. When Brown discovered that the police were looking for Allen, he threw her phone away. That's according to the affidavit. The police said they managed to track Allen to a house in Loa on Saturday by using cell tower data. Thank God. The affidavit said that the officers searching near the house spotted someone who looked like Allen in the basement from outside. The affidavit reportedly said that the man who answered the door claimed to be alone, but the officers found Allen naked in the basement, the girl, covered in coal dust. It said Allen told the police that Brown had raped her several times. Walk said of Brown on Sunday, "We don't have a lot of information about her. We met him for the first time last night. We don't know how extensive his relationship or her knowledge of him is thus far." All right. So that's the situation. Now, she was seen leaving her dorm at Snow College in Utah. This is a photo of her last seen. So they had some video of her, right? And that was her leaving the dorm. But then she went missing for days on end. And thankfully, somebody reported it. And thankfully, somebody made sure the investigation started right away, right? So good job, police department. Good job, enforcement. Good job, detectives, for finding this guy, tracking him down, and then making sure, well, he gets whatever gets thrown at him, right? Those are the type of stories that we like. Those are the type of stories that we say, oh no, what are we going to do? Now, I know some are going to say, well, if she was in a bondage chat room, then, he could spin it one way. But no, that's called consensual if it's done one day or maybe one date. But for days in like that, no. He was probably planning on doing the worst case scenario. I know a lot of you watch crime shows, but if this had not gone found, how long would he have kept her there? And worst case scenario, what would he have done eventually if she tried to get away? So there's so many questions, right, Jesse?
She was found alive, correct?
Yeah, thankfully.
Thank God. Okay. Yeah. No, I've seen a lot of movies. It could have gone so much worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just glad she's in one piece and not in pieces.
Yeah.
But it's just like, you got to be careful out there, because I remember reading a story about this woman. She met a guy on Tinder, and he was like, yeah, let's take a walk through the woods or whatever. And she was like, no. And then like a week or two later, that guy was in the news, and he killed someone that he met off Tinder. And I was just like, yeah, no, if you're going to meet people, meet them in public and just be careful. You really don't know who to trust anymore, because everyone's hiding behind smiles.
Yeah, thank you for saying that. Hiding behind smiles. I've been seeing that. Some don't even hide behind smiles. They got no smiles. Let's see. Mario says, holy moly, hope he's in jail for many, many years. Oh my God, you never meet anyone offline alone. Dang. Yeah, she's 100% right. And that's why I will say, women, ladies, make sure you let people know who you're meeting in the worst case scenario, and at least go on a double date, worst case scenario, and do it a very public place, okay? And then make sure somebody knows, hey, at the end of the day, I mean, I've been on dates where people say, hey, I have to check in with my family. Good, go ahead, let them know, take a photo of me, so we know we're okay. And I have a camera in my car, so you cannot pretend to not know, like, you're safe. You know what I mean? So it keeps me safe. It keeps them safe. It's good for whatever I do. Lyft. And there you go. All right, people. I love you. I appreciate you. Let's take a quick little break. Again, that's a good story. Worst case scenario. PSA. Be careful. And thankfully, she was found alive. That's why I say a win at the end of the day, if you have a win at all. All right, people. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after these messages. Stay tuned.
Your health truly is the greatest gift. At U-Theory, quality of life is at the heart of every product we make. From farm to shelf, we travel the world to source the purest, most efficacious, and clinically studied ingredients to create science-backed supplements that support beauty, emotional, digestive, and physical well-being. All U-Theory products are manufactured at our Southern California facility, ensuring the highest quality standards every step of the way. As a family-owned company, we celebrate the power of human potential with a mission to inspire wellness in all. Try U-Theory Immune Plus Daily Wellness, 100% daily values of vitamin C, D3, and zinc. Go beyond the you of today and catch the you of tomorrow. You Theory.
Tried shipping a package lately? It's amazing how difficult and time-consuming it can be. Packing, envelopes, boxes, second-day ground, next-day air, it's all enough to give you a headache. Next time, do yourself a favor, go with the pros at the UPS store in Beaumont. They'll pack it right and let you know all your shipping options. You can also take care of everyday tasks like copies, faxing, notary services, and live scan fingerprinting. And while you're there, pay your Edison, gas company, and open extended hours Monday through Saturday. The UPS store in Beaumont, located in the Oak Valley Plaza at 1440 Beaumont Avenue. Call 951-769-5956. That's 951-769-5956. Online at the upsstorelocal.com/5027 or Google 5027.
For all you truck and RV enthusiasts, TruckWorks right here in Banning is your one-stop shop for the best diesel performance and overall truck and RV needs. Whether you're towing, racing, off-road, or just cruising around town, TruckWorks specializes in truck and RV service, maintenance, repair, and performance upgrades for every light and medium-duty truck manufacturer. Bring it down to Terry and the guys at TruckWorks. Call 951-922-4776 or visit their website at mydieseldown.com today.
Together We Are Strong is a product brand which stands for unity, equality, and protecting voting rights. Shop now at togetherwearestrong.com for t-shirts, hats, and coffee mugs. All voting rights profits are donated to Rock the Vote, an organization on a mission to empowering young voters. Become an activist without saying a word. Togetherwearestrong.com. Make a difference in America and the world. Shop online at togetherwearestrong.com. Give the gift that helps drive change. Go visit togetherwearestrong.com.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. We appreciate each and every one of you. Social media comments. Let's see. Mario says, Craigslist killer taught me when I sell stuff online, meet them at Walmart by the doors and make the trade-off. There you go. There was a Craigslist killer? That's terrible. When did this happen? Yikes. You know what she's talking about, Jesse?
Yeah, that was like a decade ago or so. Yeah, I remember the Craigslist killer.
Yeah.
It's been a while since, because I think they used to, I don't even remember how it used to go down. Because I remember they took out the, the personal ads. I always used to love the personal ads because, oh my God, the stuff that people would say in there is just crazy.
You know, I used to like, it was called, what was it called? I don't know that anybody uses it anymore, but I thought it was funny. It was, misconnections, something like that. And it was like, some people would like post things like, I saw you on the corner of this and this and that. And like, are you my dream love? Or, you know, you looked at me, or I looked at you, or you said something to me, but I was too shy to say hello. And I love those like little stories. I always thought like I would be able to like, you know, make a show out of it, but I don't know. I haven't tuned into Craigslist in some time. Are they still operating? Because I've been told some people said, just go ahead and post something on there. I'm like, does anyone use it?
They're still operating. Let's see, community.
Yeah, .org. Yeah, they're still there, just the same as.
Oh, there's also a misconnections thing. Let's see. Oh, nope, let's not read those. Okay, let's go. Oh, my Lord. I'm just going to back out and I'm going to bleach my eyes right now.
What?
I really shouldn't have read that. So
that's the wrong type of misconnection. It used to be literally, these are like requests. Got it. Okay. No, it used to be one. It was really kind of cool. It was like, it was one of which it was simple. It was like, if you saw somebody and then you wanted them to like follow up, it was like, like, oh, you were really nice to me, but I didn't want, like people get shy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I think that's how it used to be. Now that they got rid of the personals, I think the personals kind of like mixed in with that, and
it is
really gross. I really want to bleach my eyes right now.
Oh, here we go. Here's one. Here's one. Okay, this is like a normal one. You are so cute. You said you like my hair. I would love to take you out to dinner. And it says, the headline was, you were the cute gal that works at the Shell gas station.
Aww.
See, at Canyon, right? So he was like, oh, he didn't know what to do, and then he went ahead and posted that, and he hopes probably that she'll answer, which I can almost guarantee you, not enough people check out Craigslist anymore. But you're right, a lot of these are kind of like, here's another one. Here's another one. We both played on the same city team in Hollywood. Okay, so this is a post. I was played on the offensive line, and you were the quarterback. We played football weekly on the city team. We used to go on double dates with our girlfriends, sometimes hang out when they went away on a girls' trips. You would play PS4, and I played Snake Eater. When you realized how good I was, you wanted to hang all the time. I'm still in Hollywood, Beverly Hills. If you want to hang, hit me up. See, that's called like an out there. I remember you. I don't remember your name, but I would like to kind of get to know you now, right? That's a normal misconnection. They should filter some of these, because some of these are just terrible, right? But these are real posts. That one was posted December 19th. Here's another one. Doctor's office. Oh, we all know how those go, right? Doctor's office in Linwood. Okay, if you're in Linwood, listen to this. I saw you at the doctor's office in Gardena. You were there with your son, and we made eye contact, but I didn't feel comfortable approaching. Oh, that's a little lady. Hope you see this, and let's talk. Hispanic male looking for you. Women only. I don't know what that means, pick for pick. What does that mean? What? Hispanic male looking for you? I don't know. All right, I got confused by that one, but whatever. Anyway, what? Okay, here's one, Magic Castle, right? Everybody that knows the Magic Castle, you sat behind me with a few friends in Ed's magic show. You had a beautiful smile and dress. I totally regret not getting your contact information, but my group moved out pretty quick after the show. See? Now, I will say this. If you are able to go to Craigslist and post this, I don't know if anybody's ever actually met up with somebody and somebody else actually sees this, but if you're willing to go to Craigslist for this and actually post misconnections in your area like that, at least say hi to the person, say something that at least, because you never know. They might be there, but they might have a guy. They might have, a girl, who knows. But they might have somebody, but maybe they don't. Just make a little small talk. It's hard, though, I know, when people get shy. That's whenever I'm rolling with certain friends of mine. I'm like, hey, you want me to help you out? And one actually tried to help me out, and I said, nah, she's engaged, I guarantee you. But anyway, my point is this. Be okay with making yourself look stupid if it's for the girl that you think you can't get your mind off. You know what I mean? Right, Jesse? Doesn't that make sense?
I guess, just what do you mean?
Well, it's like the movie Serendipity, right? In Serendipity, they both meet with Cusack and what's her name from Underworld?
Kate
Beckinsale. Yeah, watch that movie, and that's a good movie of like misconnection, kind of connection. They have a great first like moment, and then she's like, "It's so good, it's so great. I want to see if this is real." And then he's like, "No, it is real." And then he goes up the elevator, he comes back down, and he can't find her, but then he searches the whole time for this lady. She searches for him, and then they finally meet, I think, in the end, and then it's just serendipitous, right? Which they should have just met at the place where they did the serendipity moment, and there you go. Let's see. Maria says, never mind. I'm not gonna post. And she says, would anyone meet someone who posted an ad about you? I don't know. I don't know that we live in that day and age where people are still okay with that. As of late, people get a little weird, a little afraid, but people are on dating sites still, right? I just ask, hey, did you get your vaccination? Do you have coronavirus? Are you feeling sick? Right? Because you don't want to bring it home to the rest of people. But I know people are still dating and people are still doing things. And you know what? Love is love is love. I will say, if you meet somebody, meet them safely, do it out and in the public, no mutual friends, invite people out to a public event. That's usually the best way to get to know somebody. All right. So there you go. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. All right, people, we're going to take a quick little break. We'll speak about this in just a bit. I've got stories, I guarantee it. All right. But seriously, misconnections, we should share it now and then. Maybe we can bring a misconnection together. You never know, right, Jesse? I think if anything, it gets you kind of thinking, could it happen? Will it happen? If you're single, right? Yeah.
So I'm assuming you're looking at the Craigslist in the LA area. I was looking at a different area, and
San Bernardino?
I guess certain areas are a little bit more tame than others, and others you need to just be like, have like a water bottle and be like, down, boy.
No, this one's got some racy ones. I see what you're saying. Like, but, yeah. All right. We'll take a break right after this. Stay tuned.
Here's to your health with Joshua Lane. Ideas you can use to be healthy and stay healthy. The current thinking about beauty, fitness, and longevity. Every Tuesday and Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Wellness talk you can use. Here's to your health with Joshua Lane on KMET, naturally.
Are you needing a new rosary for yourself or for a gift? HolySupplies.com is your online shopping site for handmade rosaries. These handmade rosaries celebrate police, fire, and the real warriors in our Catholic families, our dads. HolySupplies.com is your source for discount Catholic handmade rosaries. Place your order today and get a 20% discount on your first order with free shipping on orders over $50 using the discount code KMET. Find your rosary with a visit to HolySupplies.com today.
Mattress Brothers Overstock Mattress Sale. Just $3.99 for a foam-encased queen pillow top set. $3.99. Check out Mattress Brothers $3.99 Overstock Sale. Mattress Brothers at 120 West Redlands Boulevard in Redlands. The $3.99 Overstock Sale is on now. $3.99 for a foam-encased queen pillow top set. Mattress Brothers also has locations in Hemet, Riverside, and Palm Desert. The $3.99 queen pillow top sale on now.
Facing a criminal charge and the possibility of a jail sentence can be terrifying. Wallen and Claridge is here to help you. Call 877-466-5245. Our law firm has been successfully defending clients facing crimes for over 40 years. We have offices throughout Riverside and San Bernardino County. Call us at 877-466-5245. That is 877-4NO-JAIL for a free phone consultation. We will be there when you call.
Hello, listeners. Christopher here from The Christopher Show. Hey, I want to talk to you a little bit about CBD. Now, CBD is not approved by the FDA as of yet. Myself, as well as millions of other people across the USA, have used it with help for pain, anxiety, sleep, and other conditions. Now, you know, all CBD products are not equal. It really matters on where you get the CBD from. Now, I suggest you get it from a qualified pharmacist, and I happen to know of one. It's at Your Pharmacy and Mobility Solutions in Beaumont, California. They only carry pharmaceutical-grade CBD products of the highest quality. So if you want the best, you go to Your Pharmacy and Mobility Solutions. Their staff is there to help you with all your CBD, pharmacy, and mobility needs. They're located at 1680 East 6th Street in Beaumont, California. Give them a call, 951-845-8252. Once again, it's Your Pharmacy Mobility Solutions in Beaumont, 951-845-8252. Once again, it's Your Pharmacy and Mobility Solutions in Beaumont, California, 951-845-8252.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. And Mari, I'm glad you posted about Craigslist because seriously, it was always a thing that I had in my head. I went through a couple of these. I'm going to go through one more, and then we'll get to the news. I don't want to make it all about Craigslist, although I think it's kind of fun to share every now and then. Here's one who met on Chevron on Sherman Way in Van Nuys. Okay? All right. Jesse, you ready for this one? Or what are you thinking?
No, I'm go. Go.
Now, he starts it off kind of good, but then he kind of ends it in a kind of a weird way. Ladies, let me know what you think. Remember, I did not post this, but I'm going to help a guy out, okay? He says, we looked at and passed each other while you were walking out the gas station, and I said, hello, I'd love to get to know you. I was a tall guy with blue jeans and a black hoodie. And this is where he goes a little, I don't know if this is right. You were an average height girl and kind of thick. You know what?
He's trying to be descriptive. I understand, like, how you're supposed to. I don't know. I wouldn't have said that, but whatever. Some women like it, some don't. I don't know.
I don't know that women like to be called thick. I'd be like, yo, you curvy. I like that sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be like that. A lady like that be like, I can do, but you can't, you're kind of thick. That just, it doesn't read well. Like, guys, if you're going to post stuff like this, kind of put some more emphasis on the thinking portion of it, okay? If you guys hook up, yeah. In other words, lady, he's into that. He just didn't mean it that way. But some ladies would be like, I'm what? So there you go. See how Jesus says he was just saying she fine. Okay, there you go. And then Mario says, okay, he's a chubby chaser. He's being nice about it. So there you go. See, you get where I'm going with this. See, I hope he meets up with his lady. I'd like to see what she like says about that. Like, what do you mean I'm thick? I don't know. Some ladies are okay with that. I don't know. But there you go. All right. So
it's all what it is we're dumb. We don't know what we're saying sometimes. We get nervous.
And see, Rosalie says some girls like to be called thick. I did not know this. I now I know. Thank you for giving me that emphasis. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think anybody. I mean, if you read it like that, I'm not sure it makes you really want to, curvy. Yeah, but maybe I'm wrong. I guess you ladies love it, right? Rosalie says I wouldn't though. So see. I love it. Bad advice from the ladies to the ladies. It's hilarious. All right. Anyway. So there you go. If you're a Chevron on Sherman Way in Van Nuys, and one had a black hoodie with blue jeans, the average height girl and kind of thick, there you go. But look, I say this: if you're willing to at least say hello, I guess people need more game. We need to do like a little. If you need game, this is what you do in order to get, the info from the lady, right? Because there's ways to do it. I've helped a lot of guys in the past, and some get hooked up for good. So I roll with you. I'll always help you get matched up together with somebody. But because I have fun with it. It's like a matchmaker. I love matchmaking, couples. So even at a party, I remember I said to one guy, I said, what are you looking for? He goes, well, this and that. And then I told a lady, hey, he was wanting to ask you out to dance. Why don't you guys get, she goes, who? And I go, oh, that guy. He's just shy. Really? Yeah. I said, would you mind me inviting him over here? And she goes, no, not at all. So I invited him over. Boom. They were talking at the end of the night. They exchanged phone numbers. Bam. That's how I like to roll. I like to roll that way. Let's see. Maria says, my twin's father I met in 2011 off Xbox gaming. So there you go. Wow, I did not know that. So there you go. All right. Now there's something that oddly enough, we all know, we all wonder, and we say, huh? Is Donald Trump okay with coronavirus? What's your answer, Jesse?
What do you mean okay with it?
Well, we all know last year he was kind of like, making all kinds of claims about it, then some. Do you think he's okay with it or he's not okay with it? Which is it?
I'm going to say he's okay with it.
Yeah, he's okay getting the coronavirus shot. Yeah, that's right. Former President Donald Trump revealed he received a booster shot of the COVID vaccine, drawing boos from a crowd in Dallas. What? Yeah, Trump made the disclosure Sunday night during the final stop of the History Tour live interview show he's been doing with former Fox News host Bill O'Reilly. O'Reilly said at the American Airlines are drawing some jeers from the audience, according to video shared online by O'Reilly. Both the president and I are vaxxed. He asked the former president, did you get the booster? Trump said yes. O'Reilly said, I got it. Eliciting more hectoring. Do you know why? These are the ones that usually get the what, Jesse?
The COVID. I don't know.
Yeah, evidently if they don't get it. But my point is they're the ones that usually kind of sold it down the river as of last year. So all their participants of like, audience members are like, we thought you said it was not a big thing. Now you're the ones getting vaccinated. What happened to, oh, no, we're not going to go into that. Now, you get it? That's why they were jeering them. They were going, boo, right? Because people are like, are you kidding me? Trump told the crowd, waving off the reaction with his hand, don't. You know how he does. While Trump has expressed opposition to vaccine mandates, he has long taken credit for the vaccines developed on his watch. It's that backwards philosophy. Like, I'll say it is on one hand, and then I'll say it isn't on the other hand. Do we miss that? I don't. At the same time, he has refused to urge his supporters to take them, even though Republicans remain far less likely than Democrats to be protected with the vaccination. For instance, while other world leaders, including former Vice President Mike Pence, President Joe Biden, and Vice President Kamala Harris, received their doses publicly, Trump chose to receive his in private. That's called embarrassed. But he doesn't want to get sick. He's in that category of yikes, right?
I mean, if he was to just say, you know what, just be safe, people.
Yeah, or I was wrong.
I would have more respect for him. And if someone is willing to admit, you know what, I was wrong. You know what, let's just do the right thing.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you for saying that. That's all you have to say. Say, you know what, I was wrong. The information's there, and there you go. But if you had to get it in private, I'm telling you, that guy's like, oh, man. And then it came out, so he was upset by it. While he has blamed the Biden administration for high levels of vaccine skepticism, he repeatedly undermined public health recommendations while in office. We don't forget that. Never should we forget that. Encouraging the use of unproven treatments and playing down the threat the virus posed as he tried to prioritize economic recovery and secure a second term. Trump has told the Wall Street Journal in September interview that he probably wouldn't get a booster shot. And so now that he's said, and admittedly so he did, it proves if he could get it, I think all his supporters should get it, right? So if you are pro-Trump and Trump got it, are you going to stay not getting it? Now, I will say do your research ahead of time. Not all are created equal. Obviously, we've talked about that here on the morning show. But I kind of feel funny about it because I feel like, well, at least he got it. Look, he doesn't have to give it to his family, right? Hopefully. But again, it doesn't keep him from right? Don't go to Africa or get, Oh, and I found out somebody died recently of in Texas, by the way. So there you go. He also told the paper, I feel like I'm in good shape from that standpoint. I'll look at stuff later on. I'm not against it, but it's probably not for me. That's what he said in September. But here we are in December, and he's like, yeah, I better get it. So look, you guys got to be careful. It says there before the booing, Trump on Sunday told the audience that they should take credit for the success of the vaccines developed while he was in office. He says, look, we did something that was historic. We saved tens of millions of lives worldwide. We together, all of us, not me, we got a vaccine done. 3 vaccines done and tremendous therapeutics. This was going to ravage the country far beyond what it is right now. Take credit for it. Take credit for it. Don't let them take it away. Don't take it away from yourselves. So he's doing that whole backwards thing. People are like, what are you promoting, man? Are you promoting that it is or it isn't? He added, you're playing right into their hands when you sort of like, oh, the vaccine. If you don't want to take it, you shouldn't be forced to take it. No mandates. But he took it. He says, but take credit because we saved tens of millions of lives. Take credit. Don't let them take that away from you. So basically, he's reiterating things again and again. I think even his supporters are going, huh? Because he said that before O'Reilly said, well, we got the vaccination, didn't we? So he was like, yeah. So you see why they booed? They're confused. Your supporters are confused. Don't get them more confused. That's all I got to say. Be safe. Like Jesse said, just admit it when you were wrong, and that's okay. We all admit when we're wrong. I know I admit when I'm wrong, right? Don't you admit when you're wrong? So there you go. Maria says, USA got 143,000 cases of COVID Monday. Again, she's a nurse. She understands the numbers, and she oftentimes, even though she's Canadian, helps us out on the U.S. So I say thank you, Maria, and thank you to all the frontline workers who have to deal with that stuff again and again and again. All right. Now we're gonna take a quick little. Let's see. Rosalie says, oh my God, don't talk. I woke up today with no smell or taste. I hope it's just a normal cold. Yikes. Get it tested. Make sure you get tested while they have the test. I will say this, Rosalie, it's one of those things we don't like to talk about, but at least get tested. That way you can just throw that out of the air. And if you have it, then you want to know not to give it to the rest of the family. So be careful with that. If you have a smell, that is a big, big sign. Colds are a little bit of that, but if you are recognizing that, then please, it would be amiss of us to say, no, don't worry about it. It would be not right of us, right, Jesse?
Most definitely. It's better to be safe than sorry. I mean, wow, yeah, I can't even imagine tasting. So I'd be eating all the horrible food that I don't like to eat.
Check could be like, I go with salsa, not going to lie. But test it, get it ruled out, then you know how to progress from there, okay, Rosalie? We don't want you hurting. We don't want you unsafe, okay? We need you to be careful and make sure that you get what type of coronavirus it is. For all you know, it might be a one that might be the alpha or the beta. You never know. Okay, so get it tested. All right, people, we're going to take a quick little break. We'll be right back with more right after these messages. Stay tuned.
Take KMET 1490 AM with you everywhere you go by downloading our free smartphone apps found on the KMET website, KMET1490am.com. You can also go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store on your phone to download the free app. Now you can listen live or play any of your favorite programmers' podcasts using your smartphone. Go to KMET1490am.com and download your free phone app today.
Standard time is here. That means shorter days and cooler nights that make you want to stay inside. Don't get caught in the cold. Franklin Mechanical Systems can do a preventative maintenance check on your heating unit to get it working right. For cleaning, repair, or a new installation, call them for a free estimate. Franklin Mechanical Systems, for all your residential and commercial heating and air conditioning needs. Call their Beaumont office at 951-845-1000. That's 951-845-1000, and stay warm today.
Are you a self-published author that maybe underestimated the challenges of marketing your own book? I'm Suzanne Lynn, and we help authors sell more books through video interviews and radio advertising. You see, a professional video interview is really an author's secret weapon for marketing because it makes an emotional connection with your reader that can be posted to social media, YouTube, your book's landing page and website, your Amazon author page, and even sent to media to request interviews. We guarantee that video interview will be viewed by a minimum of 3,000 people in your target audience. And let's face it, no one can sell your book better than you speaking about it yourself. Plus, we can run commercials on our nationwide network of radio stations that targets your specific reading audience. Find out more at GiveMyBookWings.com. That's GiveMyBookWings.com. Again, GiveMyBookWings.com.
The staff and families at Custom Care Solutions caregivers take this time out to recognize and salute the Palm Desert men and women in uniform, standing tall for our political and economic freedoms around the world. Let's always remember them in our thoughts and prayers. Their efforts abroad and our support have kept America strong. That message was courtesy of your good friends at Custom Care Solutions caregivers, 42201 Beacon Hill in Palm Desert. They're always working to keep our community moving in a positive direction.
The Holiday Inn Express in Suites and Banning is distinctively suited for your travel time out of the car. Off the road, you'll find a courteous, welcoming staff and spacious rooms with desks, flat-screen HD TVs, and comfortable furnishings. Enjoy the complimentary breakfast buffet, high-speed internet, and fitness center and pool. The Holiday Inn Express in Suites and Banning, conveniently located at the I-10 near golf, gaming, and entertainment. For reservations and information, call 951-572-5500. That's 951-572-5500, or go online at hiebanning.com.
.90 a.m. and I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually seeing some well, let's say that very plainly. Dinosaurs, yes, are dinosaurs gonna come back? What do you think?
The only thing I have to say is, have they not seen Jurassic Park? Have we not learned from this?
Yeah, I know, right? Well,
are you serious? Are they gonna clone dinosaurs?
Well, they're already talking about making a mammoth, and I saw that report as of like I want to say a few weeks ago. I was like, "Are you really gonna do that?" Once you go down that route, you know it's just one after the other after the other. You don't want to go down that route. They're extinct for a reason. Let them be extinct, right? But this is kind of a interesting story, and this is just posted right here, right now. And here it is. A well-preserved dinosaur embryo has been found inside a fossilized egg. Uh-oh. The fossilized dinosaur embryo came from Ganzhou, Jingxi province in southern China and was acquired by researchers in 2000. What? Oh, he's so cute, though. Let's see. Researchers, according to this, at Yingling Group, a company that mines stone, suspected it contained egg fossils, but they put it in storage for 10 years, according to a news release. When construction began on the History Museum, boxes of unearthed fossils were sorted through. Lida Xing of China University said museum staff identified them as dinosaur eggs and saw some bones on the broken cross-section of one of the eggs, and an embryo was found hidden within, which they named Baby Yingling. The embryo is that of the bird-like Oviraptorosaurus. Ooh, no, let me get it right. Oviraptorosaurus, part of the theropod group. Theropod means beast foot, but theropod feet usually resemble those of birds. Birds are descended from one lineage of small theropods. In studying the embryo, researchers found the dinosaur took on a distinct tucking posture before hatching, which had been considered unique to birds. So remember that the movie where he's like more like birds than we know?
Yeah, Jurassic Park.
Yeah, of course. So I think they're more right than wrong on that, right? Researchers say this behavior may have evolved through non-avian theropods. Most known non-avian dinosaur embryos are incomplete, with skeletons disarticulated. We were surprised to see this embryo beautifully preserved inside a dinosaur egg, lying in a bird-like posture. This posture had not been recognized in non-avian dinosaurs before. Okay, I see it. So one is a... All right. I get it. It says, while fossilized dinosaur eggs have been found during the last 100 years, discovering a well-preserved embryo is very rare, the researchers said in the release. So it's not like it's going to hatch anytime soon. I mean, that's kind of like the version of it. It's so cute, though, baby ones, until they eat you and then make you just die later, because we all know what happens when you bring these back. But I'm telling you, man, somebody out there is going to be like, no, I could take it. I could take it and make it into something. But this is it in its fossilized form. So the other one is a different form, but there you go. So that kind of adds some perspective there. And now you see how a dinosaur looks kind of like a bird, right? So there you go. They'll attempt to image its internal anatomy. Some of its body parts are still covered in rocks. The findings can also be used in more studies of fossil embryos. The researchers will continue to study the rare specimen in even more depth. So there you go. But I still like the little cute picture. He's so cute. And you know what? As long as you raise it like in Jurassic Park, which one was it? The World or something like that, where they kind of like, he kind of manages them and then they fight for him and all that. I think you could do that, right? If you had to, right? Make sure they're fed.
As much as I would love dinosaurs to be real, I would rather stay on top of the food chain and not have to worry about exiting out and worried about some like pterodactyl coming down from the sky or some raptor popping out of a bush. So let's keep the dinosaurs in the history books.
Although I would love to have pterodactyls here, right? I think if anything, they eat vegetables. People just don't understand it. Yeah, they eat vegetables. No? Are you sure?
Just like you think the people in the Pokemon world eat vegetables? No, they eat Pokemon.
You got a sick mind over there, but you know what? I will accept it for right now. I don't know where I know where you got that. He sent me pictures I don't even want to know exist. Okay, so don't listen to Jesse. Let's see. Okay, everybody, I appreciate you. Let's see. Mario says, I would love to see one clone, but it's kind of not too smart to do, eh? No, it's not. It's definitely one of those that you don't want to do. So there you go. All right, people. I appreciate you. Stay sharp, stay good. Marlene Sharp, thank you for tuning in. Rosalie, go get tested. We're here for you. Trust me, if worst case scenario, you have to miss some work, it's okay. Be safe than sorry. Don't pass it on. Make sure you don't have it. And if you don't have it, yay, you have a regular cold. That's the best thing since sliced bread. And then get some soup, some cup of noodles, and menudo. I've been having menudo every single day. It's good for me. All right, people, make it a great day. Bye, everybody.